Hey DIYers, Jarrett with Alarm Grid here. Today we're going to be discussing how to disable the auto state arming feature in the Honeywell Lynx touch systems. The way you would disable the auto state arming feature is you would go into the system settings of the installer programming of the Honeywell Lynx touch. But in order to make these changes, you will need the installer code. The auto state arming is a feature that is enabled in most alarm systems. So if you were using and you're putting the system to an armed away mode, and you do have this feature enabled, you will need to fault an entry-exit zone in order for the system to successfully go into an armed away mode. The auto-state arming feature is a feature that is enabled to prevent certain false alarms from happening. So if you were a user and you were to put the system into armed away mode, and you do have this feature enabled, and you do not fault an entry-exit zone, the system will assume that you are still inside the building, and it will go into an auto stay arming mode to prevent any false alarms. So basically what I mean by that is if you were still inside the building and the system was put into an armed away mode, you could potentially start a false alarm by either faulting a motion detector, glass break detector, or even a door contact. So you do want to keep that in mind. So to show you an example, I do have an entry exit zone programmed into the Honeywell Lynx touch right now.
Side door.
And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to put the system into an armed away mode, but I'm not going to fault this entry exit zone. And you will see that the system will go into an auto state arming mode because it's going to assume that I am still inside the building.
Armed away. Exit now. Armed stay.
So actually, as you can see, the system has gone to an auto stay arming mode because I have not faulted this entry exit zone.
Disarmed. Ready to arm. Chime.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the system back into an armed away mode, but I am going to fault this entry exit zone, and you will see that the system will go into an armed away mode because it does know that I am leaving the building.
Armed away. Exit now. Armed away.
So as you can see, the system has gone to an armed away mode because I did not, or I have faulted this entry exit zone.
Disarmed. Ready to arm. Chime.
So if you were a user and you did want to disable the auto state arming feature in the Honeywell Lynx touch, you're just going to follow these simple steps. So on the main screen, you're going to see security. So you're just going to press security. And then on the bottom right, you're going to press more. And then you're going to press tools. This is where it's going to ask you to type in your code. This time you're going to type in the installer code. The default installer code for the system is 4112. And on the top left, you're going to press program. And then on the right side, you're just going to hit the down arrow, and you're going to see system settings. So you're going to go into system settings, and on the bottom right, you're going to see auto stay arming. So in order to disable this feature, you're only going to tap it until it says no. Once you've confirmed that it says no, you're just going to press save on the right side. Then you're going to hit the back arrow, and this window is going to pop up. Allow installer to re-enter programming. You're always going to press yes on this window. If you ever press no and you try to go into programming, you are going to be locked out of programming. So you always want to press yes. And at this point, you can just hit the green house button at the bottom right to take you all the way back to the home screen. So to show that I have successfully disabled the auto state arming feature, I'm going to put the system into an armed away mode, but I'm not going to fault the entry exit zone.
Armed away. Exit now.
So as you can see, even though I did not fault the entry exit zone, the system has successfully gone into an armed away mode.
Disarmed. Ready to arm. Chime.
And that is how you disable the auto stay arming feature in the Honeywell Lynx touch systems. If you have any questions on the Honeywell Lynx touch systems or alarm systems in general, please contact us at support@alarmgrid.com or go to our website, alarmgrid.com. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. And if you want any notifications on future videos, please click the bell icon. This is Jarrett with Alarm Grid. You yourself a great day.